Hey folks, my name is Bill Armstrong and I put together a very quick brief introductory video here to welcome you to my online mathematics course. Four items I'm going to go over here in this introductory video, and sometimes they kind of overlap, so it won't necessarily be in a sequential order, except for number one, welcome. But I also want to go over expectations, some upcoming emails that you will receive from me, and my math lab. So let's come up here to the expectations. You know, expectations I have of my students that are taking my class in an online format. Probably the most important expectation I have is that you have the ability to read and follow directions. That you can read carefully and you can follow directions. So this comes out immediately at the beginning, where I'm going to be sending out emails, and I'm going to be sending you videos. But early on, I'm going to ask you to print out some documents and have on hand. So I expect you to not only print out these documents and have on hand, but also read the documents. Things such as the course syllabus. I'm going to ask you to print that out and read it. You should print it out and have it on hand. The academic calendar. The academic calendar will have all the due dates on it. These are important items. So an expectation that I have of you is that if I have in writing, that I expect you to print out and have it on hand, and or I mention it in a video, I expect you to print out and have it on hand, then my expectation is that you will do that. Another example of an expectation of being able to read and follow directions, being able to read carefully and follow directions, will be in the online quizzes. And I'll talk more about that in my math lab, but in the My Math Lab program that I use for the course delivery, the content delivery, we're going to have weekly online quizzes. You have to follow these directions carefully. For example, if the directions say, enter the answer as a fraction reduced to lowest terms. And let's say the answer to the question is 1/4. But you enter the answer as 16 over 64. And it's marked wrong. The computer's going to mark it wrong because you did not enter it reduced in lowest terms. So again, take your time, read carefully, follow directions. That's a huge expectation that I have. Emails. Folks, please get into the habit of checking your Lakeland email daily. I don't know how else to phrase that. The way professors or the institution itself is going to communicate with you, the student, is through your Lakeland email account. Not a personal or private email account, your Lakeland email account. So please check your Lakeland email account daily. If I ever need to get in contact with you about something important, I will be sending it to your Lakeland email account. Likewise, if you need to send me an email, please use your Lakeland email account. Bottom line is, if I get an email from, say, SoccerStar13, I don't know who SoccerStar13 is, but if I look at the address and I see it's a Lakeland.edu type address, I know it's from a student. I don't know SoccerStar13 is one of my students. So again, please check your Lakeland email account daily and use your Lakeland email account to send me any emails that you need to send me, or any of your professors at Lakeland for that matter. But before the term begins, on these upcoming emails, I just wanted to highlight real quick, you're going to get a total of 3 emails from me before the class officially begins. In the very first email, it'll be a welcome. Again, I'll welcome you to the course, and I'll talk about some very general stuff. But I'm going to have a PDF attached, and in that attached PDF, it's going to be the first of the Getting Started in the Course PDFs. And there's where you're going to talk about what materials you need for the course, which is going to be an access code for My Math Lab. In the second email that I send you, there will be another attached PDF, and in that second attached PDF, it's like Getting Started Part 2, will be the course ID you need in order to register at MyMathLab. In the third email that I send you, and again, these 3 emails are going to come before the term actually begins. In the third email I send you, it'll basically just have a link to a screencast video I'm making for you, showing you around the wonderful features of MyMathLab. So let's talk about MyMathLab. First and foremost, I do not use Lakeland's Blackboard site for content delivery. In fact, the only thing you're going to see at the Lakeland Blackboard site for this online course is a link to this video that you're watching right now. Everything else is going to be handled through MyMathLab. You need an access code for MyMathLab, and this access code gives you access to everything. But probably the most important thing you're going to be focused on that it gives you access to is the e-text. And I will highlight the e-text in the screencast video, where the third email I send you will have a link to the screencast video. But in the e-text, what you will see when you watch the video I send you, I mean, it's just like a book, but it has videos embedded in it. The author of the book has done little videos and has embedded it right into the e-text, which is one of the main reasons why I use this product. But what you will see at MyMathLab, besides the e-text, you're going to see, I have a tab for course information. This course information is going to have everything that's important about the course. You will see in there the academic calendar, the course syllabus, protocol for sending email, online orientation, a list of homework to practice exercises, a link to the answers to the homework to practice exercises. And all these homework to practice exercises will be in the e-text, which is at MyMathLab. And again, I'm going to tell you in one of my emails, and I'm going to mention it again in the screencast video that I make for you. There are certain items in the course information area that you will see at MyMathLab that you need to print out and have on hand. Other things that I'll highlight in my video at MyMathLab will be the online quizzes, where you can find the online quizzes, where you will see my test preparation folders. I think I'll even highlight one of them. It'll be probably test 1. The third email I send will have a link to a video, to a screencast video where I highlight all the important stuff at MyMathLab. But that's basically it for this introductory video. So again, welcome. My name's Bill Armstrong. Don't forget my expectations. Basically, be able to read and follow directions, and you'll be fine. Look for the 3 upcoming emails that I will be sending you on getting started in the course before the term begins. And in particular, the third email will have a link to a screencast video showing you how to navigate MyMathLab. So you'll have to be purchasing an access code for MyMathLab. I do not use Blackboard for this course because everything is contained at MyMathLab. What I'd like to leave you with is communication. Communication is going to be really important. I lay everything out there, folks, and I'm redundant and stuff. I will have weekly announcements, and I'll show you where you find those at MyMathLab. My weekly announcements will tend to repeat some stuff that you may have already seen on the academic calendar or in the syllabus. But it's, I go overboard in trying to really communicate expectations to you. But communication is a two-way street. So, you have questions on the math content, please send me an email. If you are really having difficulties, come see me in my office. But it's communication. Communication will be key. I'll even highlight for you In my third email, in that link to the screencast on how to navigate MyMathLab, I'll even highlight for you videos that I have made for you on a section-by-section basis to give you maybe a few more examples than what's in the e-text or maybe my spin on things. But we'll worry more about the particulars of what happens at MyMathLab on that third email that I send you. So again, welcome to the course, and don't hesitate to send me an email, or you're on campus, stop on by my office and say hi. Thanks for watching, and good luck.